It's rock and rolling.
Okay. You want me to do it now?
Say that again,
sure. Check it out.
Listen, this movement does not stand for racism. Okay, we're here aiming for peaceful protest. This movement's not advocating for violence. We do not throw the first blow. This movement is not about separation either, as we're trying to save all of Canada. And if we keep on uniting and growing, guys, for this cause, I think we can do just that. This movement has no affiliations to any political party and is nonpartisan. We want extensive reform, including the monopoly that contributes to misrepresentation of Western Canada in the House of Commons. Until then, it does not matter much which platform takes power. Canadians are tired of the Pepsi versus Coke illusion, the same big banks and foreign entities influencing our policies. We want real change. We want proper representation. We want it now. Yeah, sorry, I had something here about Antifa, but they didn't show up. So you're going to hear a wide range of viewpoints today, and I think that's a good thing. Canadians are smart people. We've just been divided and pitted against each other for so long. Like, this is all by design. Again, that needs to stop now. This is a Canada-wide movement. This is about saving Canada. It's a movement of unity. Every Canadian's life improves with the demands outlined on their Yellow Manifesto. You can find these in our provincial group or on the ybc.me. Come see me after if you still haven't found these sites. There's a lot of misrepresentation, a lot of misinformation on our rallies. This is where you can find our endorsed stuff so that we can get rid of some of this confusion, guys. And so you're going to find there's two manifestos on there. The yellow piece of paper you'll find in the provincial group is the outline. It's a broad outline of the original document that started this wave of yellow in Canada. It was necessary to get a banner for everyone to get behind. The second document is a more specific one of how we plan on making the reform. If you guys haven't seen these, please direct yourself to that website and pass on the message. Another thing about Antifa I got to cut out here. So, being the topic, again, this is for last year, being the topic was for anti-globalism, that encompasses quite a few issues, doesn't it? I'm going to make a request right now so the media has to at least pick a new way to twist the narrative this weekend. And since some people here can differentiate between 87 genders, we can't tell the difference between migration and immigration, let's touch on some different ones, please. Is everyone good with that? So, humanitarian aid. I'm tired of paying taxes and having my money shipped to another country. Mr. Trudeau, there are Canadians here that need your humanitarian aid right now. Our veterans need your humanitarian aid. Our pensioners and retirees are asking you for our humanitarian aid. We got homeless living in this city right now, and cities all across our country that need our humanitarian aid. Before anybody else gets it, let's help Canada. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I just want to help our sick, our weak, our downtrodden. I want to help our vets who signed up prepared to pay the ultimate sacrifice for this country on the understanding that this country would have their back. Then, and only then, should our gaze be widened. When all the reserves in this nation have clean drinking water, when no more families go hungry at Christmas, we can help everyone in Canada. We can. Tell this idiot our taxes need to make our country stronger, more robust, and a place for our kids and grandkids will still be as proud as we are to call home. Only then should our gaze be widened. Now, to touch on, a lot of us have been beating up on the media, guys, and I'm not a huge fan of mainstream media either, but it's this leash has been put on them, right? This is the next thing is why I can't, the migration compact got me on this fight. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Our taxes.
I mean, this immigration thing, it's ultimately, the migration compact is just a symptom of a much worse dilemma. This perverse foreign influence on our Canadian policies, the billions we ship away in humanitarian aid, and now we got a lack of freedom of press. Our media is no longer allowed to report on particular sensitive issues. So that's the end of free press, is it not? And what's left for media? When you take away honest, bare-bones fact journalism and start adding a slant to it in order to paint a certain picture that supports your overshadowing narrative, wasn't that called propaganda when Hitler did it? Is that not fascist? How about our freedom of speech? It's about to become punishable by law for criticizing, not spewing hate speech or uneducated prejudice bullshit, but just for criticizing certain ideologies, cultures, or government policies. Just for criticizing them. Think about that for a second, guys. Your liberties are being dissolved right in front of you. Nobody asked you. The people were not consulted on this. It's not covered in the news. This is by design. There's a serious problem. This is a movement of information. Right? It's good to see all these numbers here. Adam says it every time. It's good to see the numbers. We need to see hundreds, if not thousands here. The only way you're going to do that, you need to get out. You need to start educating people around you. Everyone. And I don't mean force-feeding people I don't want to hear it, but tell your friends. I got my mom and a pensioner living at home and had no idea any of this stuff was happening until 2 weeks ago. People are being left in the dark on purpose. This is a problem. Canada's got to stand up right now. The stop's now. You know, like I say, I can't speak for all the LMS women, but I do feel pretty comfortable in speaking for the pensioners that I live with. Right? I did this overtaxation, this tax on tax on tax on tax. There's more taxes coming. My mom's barely living with dignity right now on the pension. They want to come after inheritance tax. This shit has got to stop now. Sorry, that was just a little runaway there. Any firearm owners here? Don't be scared of the cops are going to take it today. But I have read that coming down the line, we have more firearm restrictions. I know the older generations don't need to be told, but again, sorry, there's too much stuff here about beef. I wish we would show up. None of the older generations need to be reminded of what happens when the citizens take away the freedom of speech. You take away people's guns. Right? Read a history book. This isn't the
That girl in the Duke with the dog, she's
wake up
speaking.
now before it's too late.
I think she's a little nervous, but I think she will today. It seems pretty calm, so.
I'm going to read this quote from John F. Kennedy. For we are oppressed around the world by a ruthless conspiracy. It relies mainly on public means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. And its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, and no secret is revealed. That is why the Athenian lawmaker Solomon decreed it a crime for any citizen to shrink from controversy. But I'm asking for your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people. Confident that with your help, man will be what he was born to be, free and independent. Now I know it says America in that, guys, but make no mistake, this is the exact same fight against globalism. If you want to hear that speech from the horse's mouth, go on YouTube and search the speech that killed the JFK. There are going to be many different voices speaking, as I've already said. The membership of the Yellow Vest is comprised of multiple views from left-leaning centrists, alienated by the Prime Minister's increasingly out-of-touch policies and legislation, to right-leaning centrists, to conservatives. What you'll probably read or watch on the news on Monday is that this movement is made up of the right and far-right or alternative right. This is such an extravagant distortion of the facts. I've lost faith in media at this point. If you want our story out there, the real story, we have to be in media. So again, for granting these rallies, guys, for these marches, Facebook Live, best friend. See, this is the only way to get the actual story out. You are the media. Now, no one voice carries more weight than the next. All should be heard, and all have a right to speak, but this is a disclaimer. The message is promoting violence, divisions in the population, be it religion, race, gender, age, or any other obstacle that will keep this country from uniting as one people. These voices do not represent this movement. We cannot afford to alienate a single would-be supporter for any reason. Anyone's not familiar with the manifesto, I encourage you to use your phone right now. Go to www.ybc.me. It's a 2-minute read and an important document that citizens of Newfoundland and Vancouver Island are rallying behind. I want to point out that YBC is permitted to rally here, but we do not have a parade burn. Nor is there any endorsed YBC rally that I'm aware of happening. That was from Churchill last week. But there's been some interest here on guys doing the March on Jasper Abigail. If that does happen, just want to point out, guys, we do not have a permit, so if that be legal, you gotta stay on the sidewalk, you have to stay moving, you have to be respectful of traffic and respectful of the general public around you. I know all you guys can do that, you're doing a great job so far. Just want to ask you to keep educating yourselves and encourage others to do the same. Don't take a single speaker's words for it, but here's Dave. I strongly believe that nodding incoherently to things we don't fully understand is not the reason why this country is at where it's at. Anyways, I've talked more than enough. Let's be respectful, let's be heard. And thanks again for coming out to lend your voice to a worthy cause. One movement, many voices, one message.
Yeah, remember that, a speech that got John F. K. assassinated. What was it? He wanted to expose the corruption within the government, within the systems, and the corruption within our banking institutions. Canada used to have the Bank of Canada, whereas if we still stayed with the Bank of Canada today, we would not have this debt. We'd have surpluses and the wealth would be redistributed back to the people. But what happens? Justin Trudeau's father, Pierre Elliott, sold us out to the international banks, and we've been growing in debt ever since. So the more we grow in debt, all they do is just seize your assets. Rich get richer and the poor get poorer. The politicians, well, basically, it doesn't matter who you vote for, or whatever the case may be, they all decide the biddings, other international banks, and the multinational corporations. These are the people who fit the bill. Now, today, we got mainstream media, right away, because you don't like what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, they were watching me when I got out of my vehicle.
Do they look like empty?
Yeah, they're a bunch of young kids.
Did you tell a lawyer?
What do they do?
Yes,
They
yeah,
take
Les.
taxpayers' money,
No,
it's our
the
money,
guy down there.
right? Justin
I'll tell
Trudeau
him, that's
robbed
fine.
them with our money.
I don't know if he
And
noticed.
then now he's supposed to fit his narrative.
Because when I
He's
got
like,
out
who's
there,
this all about?
young
They're supposed to be representing us.
But
They're
and they
supposed to
looked
be
at me
supplying a
and I pulled out
platform
my
for free
vest
speech,
out of my
and they're not doing
They
that.
double
But
looked
they
at
give
me.
a platform for Antifa, for
Is your car parked in a
funded
good spot?
groups.
I'm
George Soros. George Soros don't care about Canada. He's here to make
I
a
parked in the
profit.
visitor parking for
And he don't care if he destroys his nation as long as he makes money. And these people are paid for it.
Hopefully
This
it's okay.
ideology is also corrupted into our universities.
Thanks for coming. Are you going to speak?
I'm gonna
Excuse
try.
me,
Right.
you know,
From my heart.
millions of people
From my
die
heart.
under
That's exactly
communism.
it. Wait for the inspiration.
People's
Do
pride. Tell that
you
to
want
the
me to
Russians
stand there with you?
And all those who were suppressed under communism.
yeah,
rule
I wanna
70 years
speak
with the
about
People's
how,
Party. Of course not. They see that happening in Canada, they speak up, they say do something about
testimony
it.
of
Justin
how I
Trudeau
was
is
fooled
welcoming me
and
said,
blinded
"Jennifer,
and divided
who's
by
Justin
dead
Trudeau working for?
politics. And
Natives?
now I've woken up
He doesn't care
to
about the vets.
fake,
He
you know,
doesn't care about the
everything.
homeless. He doesn't care about
So I
people
think
losing
that's
their
what I
jobs
wanna
or
do.
houses.
Well, your
He
words
doesn't
on
care
me,
about none of that.
it's all
He's
fucking
not
done.
making
You
more
want
money.
this, you need
Justin
people
Trudeau
over
only cares
here,
about the
right?
money. Who's he representing?
It's good to hear about the
Who helped
you know, the
craft
walk
it?
away
UN
too,
Global
because a lot of
Compact.
them, like, they're
George
Pakistani,
Soros,
they're, and they
Justin
support
Trudeau,
this,
now
maybe they
trying
wanted
to
you
push
to walk
on the
away,
world.
they'll hear you.
Push
They're
on
scared.
Canadians.
They're scared.
By doing
They're
that, it
scared
takes your
of the
sovereignty, your
process.
liberties
They're
away.
scared of the
Do not let them do that.
brought
Antifa,
on by our
working
social
for the
engineered
CBC, the mainstream media, and the corrupt
it's like a
politicians
decade,
who
2
try to
decades
set
of
their narrative to
brainwashing.
try and make you look like a bunch
Right?
of white
So,
Nazis.
and your walk away,
Don't let
as
them
soon as they
divide
hear
you.
it,
This
as
is
soon
what
as they hear it
do.
out
Know
there,
their tactics.
you know,
Expose
you
Maybe
them
it
for
makes
who
them
they are.
question.
yeah.
It's time to
tell you
get
that
together.
you know, how many are up there? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Stand up
5.
against
If you
this
had
corruption
2 out of
and
those
have it
10,
out. Oh, we want a
You've already
reformation.
progress, right?
We want a political system that
Yeah,
works
it's
for the
hard.
Canadian people,
It's
not
an
big
uphill battle.
bank interest and the corrupt
I don't know
politicians.
if you two go.
Yep.
Fine has my dog.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Okay.
She'll
She'll fan the guys up there so he can keep an eye on them.
Yeah, I did right away
Okay,
as soon as I
good.
got here.
And they will be exposed, and Justin Trudeau's got ties. Let him explain that one. There's already an open investigation with the RCMP with Justin Trudeau's Liberal ministers funding terrorism. That's a criminal code of Canada. Why isn't the mainstream media talking about that? It's our taxpayers that are paying for it, but Justin Trudeau says no. Who gives him the right to suppress free speech? Who does that? Dictators do. And Justin Trudeau says he's representing Canadians, he gives billions of dollars overseas, which hits Canadians. High unemployment, job losses, and he's trying to take all your freedom liberties away. No, Canada, it's time to unite together from coast to coast and stand up and say no to tyranny that's coming to Canada and stand up for the freedom and liberties that our fathers and grandfathers fought for.
Yep. That's truth, brother. You want this? I got it all.
No, go ahead.
No, her name's Tara.
Here's that.
No, do Lars. Do Lars first.
A lady can have a smoke.
Huh?
Have a lady can have a smoke.
Hello, Lenson. I'm Ryan,
It's still
District Representative Water.
Huh?
It's still recording.
We're here just
Yeah.
to kind of,
I'll get a quick smoke in our Bolivia or whatever.
It's cool.
The next speaker I'd like to call is Lars. He's going to come up and have a few words.
You can give your phone to Lloyd if you want.
Who?
Lloyd, our friend here.
He wouldn't do the videos? Want to do the video for us?
Sure. Is it still going?
Yeah, still going.
Hello everyone, I'm Lars. Good to see everyone here. I'm glad we're all starting to show numbers anyways, kind of thing. We probably all have many different issues. I just want to point out that the enemy that we're facing, if we're not united in opposition, we're not going to stand a chance. So people have to put away their petty side arguments to be a united opposition kind of thing. Now, I'm here today my biggest concern is I want Canada right out of the UN, not just the light bulb should have turned on when the United States left, saying that it was compromised and it's a corrupt system. And we can see right now what's going on. It is kind of thing. Now, me being an Albertan, I'm not just here for pipelines kind of thing, but I want to express to you people that with modern science, we're being constantly fed a lie, and everyone well, not everyone, but people are accepting it, and you're paying the government to keep fabricating this lie. Now, one of the reasons why I want out of the UN is because of the Paris Accord. Now, modern science even now proves that CO2 is not a greenhouse emission gas. So this idea that we're going to accumulate all the CO2 in our atmosphere and our planet's going to overheat and die is a complete lie in that. And matter of fact, it is not only a complete lie, even this year the UN admits that this whole carbon cap and trade scam kind of thing will do nothing for the environment. It's a wealth redistribution, period. That's all it is, kind of thing. And so I want people now to start standing up every time you hear this CO2 myth. It's bullshit, like kind of thing and that. And why aren't we holding our government accountable? Why are they making policies on a complete fabricated lie that they even admit to? So that is a big problem. With this agenda, it Washington being with the UN now, this isn't their only horse in the race kind of thing, and their whole agenda affects everything. Now we come to things like immigration. Okay, fine, immigration, but nobody, if you do the science, nobody has planned on the UN expects us to take over 1 million people in under 3 years, kind of thing. That no one has done the carbon imprint on those immigrants that Canada is taking on. And when the UN is asked about it, they admit that CO2 is negligible, so they're not even doing a study on the carbon impact on the immigration numbers that they expect you to take. So whether you're for immigration or not, you have to look at it then is for the fact that if you're environmentalists, no, you should be saying, let's put a stop on this until we have a plan to deal with it. If carbon is so important, how do we offset that? We're not going to offset it by raising the price of gas, nowadays. So basically, this is a complete scam from the beginning, and we have to make people accountable and pull out. This is crazy kind of thing nowadays. So basically for me, you know, the whole idea of the Paris Accord is crazy. And the thing is, we got politicians now, okay, let's knock out Trudeau. Great, let's put in Scheer. Scheer signed on to the same thing. He whipped his people to vote for the Paris Accord. So now he's making all this play on how he's going to stand up to the carbon tax for us. How do you stand up when you sign on to the Paris Accord? The Paris Accord right now is $20 carbon. It's expected to skyrocket every year. It's a tax grab, nothing else kind of thing. So we have to be responsible in who we are going to put into power kind of thing. And those are one of the demands is no UN, period, like kind of thing. Anyways, I just wanted to bring that up for you folks to think about. Like I say, it's well proven on, you can go online and you can check the data. And the thing is, and we've been led astray thinking that carbon is going to overheat our planet, where if you common sense, if you think about it, during the time of dinosaurs, now we had much carbon in the atmosphere. What happened? We had jungles, we had growth everywhere, plants love it. We had animals, you know, like dinosaurs, many tons. Imagine how much oxygen they have to consume for a body mass like that. Were you telling me that they were dying? They were growing. Like, that's just common sense. Look at the history kind of thing. CO2 is a myth in that, and we have to wake up, and not only we wake up to it, but we have to make people accountable. It's a false lie, and it has to be pulled out. And we don't get out of the UN, we're stuck in it, like kind of thing. And we're stuck in it for good. For the fact that I told you the UN, it's many globes, so I mean, we're facing the same problem France or whatever. It's a large organization, and as you can see right now, everybody's blaming Trudeau, but really, it's a UN agenda. We bought out our media now. I can't even turn on the TV to look at my local media because they've lost my respect and integrity nowadays. And that all works for the UN agenda. You only get a paycheck if you push. Exactly. Nowadays. So we have to stop everything. We have to pull out of the UN, and we have to find a leader that has the balls to say that. Like kind of thing. Anyway, thank you folks.
Hey, Jeff.
Right out?
No.
That's right.
Still recording?
Yeah, it's one of the interviews.
Make sure you send me some video.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I gotta go stand with.
Thanks, Lars.
I gotta go stand with them.
Yeah. You're. It's all good.
Hi everyone. So nice to see you all here. Proud to be Canadian. Stand together as one. Together we are strong. Divided we are weak. Do you understand what is happening in our country? The identity politics, the mainstream media, twisting the truth, causing division, paranoia, fear. Is that what Canadians stand for? Or do we stand together? I'm going to tell you a secret right now. And please don't boo me. I trusted Justin Trudeau. I believed his promises, his lies. My grandfather is a veteran who fought in World War II against the Nazis when he was 17 years old. Look at the way they treat our veterans. My best friend is First Nations. I grew up in Fort McMurray. Many of my friends have suffered. Look at how they treat our First Nations people. They don't even have safe drinking water. What did Justin Trudeau promise to help our veterans, to help our First Nations, to help our seniors? What does it tell you, his actions since he's took office?
He's a traitor. Traitor.
He is a liar. He has lowered the penalties and convictions for serious crimes, including kidnapping, acts of terrorism. Why is no one paying attention? What are they busy doing?
Hushing the media.
Yes, you're busy, lying, blinded, and brainwashed, not seeking the truth, not critically thinking, just being told what to think. Does this make sense to you? Thank you for not booing me. Every day I watch and I see and I research and I think for myself. I see Canadians divided, being pitted against each other. We are better than this. I have conservative views. I have liberal views. But as Canadians, do we not respect each other and come together as one? Understand we do have differences? Instead of calling each other names like Nazis? Yeah, you guys up there?
Antifa.
Hi. My grandfather told me that one day the new fascists would call themselves anti-fascists. I never thought I would see the day in Canada that I would see young people holding up communist flags, screaming at me that I'm racist and that I'm a Nazi. Wake up, people. We have to wake up. How do we bring our people together and make them understand? Where we go one, we go all. I am a walk away. I am walking away from the NDP. I am walking away from identity politics. I am walking away from the Liberals and Trudeau's lies. If you understand what he's really trying to do, and you look at his policies and his behavior, you will see it all makes sense. His actions and what he is doing. Do you think he's really dumb? Is he pretending? Or does he know exactly what he's doing?
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Trudeau must go. We must come together. We cannot let us be divided. I'm so happy to be here with all of you today. I'm so shy and I can't talk in front of people. Thank you so much for being here, and there is much more to come. Many of my friends that are busy working hard, day and night, being away from their families to bring Canada what we need, which is oil. I support, biodegradable and using them for reusable plastics, but what I do not support is carbon tax, taxing us for the vital resources that we need to get by. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.